Doug Gottlieb Show here on Fox Sports Radio. He's a four-time Pro Bowler. He's one of the most respected wide receivers in all the game. If you can find a better route runner than Keenan Allen, good luck. And watching him on a daily basis, if you come down to Costa Mesa and watch Chargers camp, is a treat because he and Derwin James going at it, as well as Chris Harris, a guy who's a former rival, going at it as well. And Keenan Allen joins us on the Doug Gottlieb Show here live at Chargers camp on Fox Sports Radio. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. Appreciate you having me.
Now you're the old head now, right?
Yeah.
You're the, right. So this is not your first rodeo with a new head coach. This is not. It is obviously your first with a completely new quarterback that you know who it's going to be the entire year. So far, what's camp been like for you?
It's been great, man. One of the better camps, I think, just as far as organization, as far as player safety, player healthy. We've been as healthy as I've been, or as healthy as the team has been since I've been here. So it's great, man. I like the culture. I like the atmosphere. Everything's going good.
You had that run early, going back to college, early in your career of injuries. Okay, I just had my ACL done. I need advice in terms of on a daily basis getting up and rehabbing. What's the secret? Because you had one of those where it just kind of was always something that seemed to compound on you. Yeah. How'd you mentally get through it?
I think just mentally staying strong, staying in control of your mentals. I've heard, you're in control of your body. There's two different peoples. You got you, and then you got your body. So your body's gonna say no, I don't want to do it, but you just got to say yeah and just keep going and stay mentally strong. And if you can do it, then go do it. The
way you play and the amount of respect that you have, I would guess, it's just me guessing, that, look, it's probably easier for Justin to play in an empty stadium last year as a rookie, but for you, there is a little bit something missing, right?
Yeah.
Because when you catch a touchdown pass, you like the silence of the road or the noise of being at home. What's it like to have, and I know you only had a smattering here and in the scrimmage, but what's it like to have people back? Oh, it's amazing. Just like you said, it's just energy. You feed off that energy. You feed off the love. You feed off when you're not playing so good. You feed off when they're talking junk. You just feed off the energy that they have, and they just bring excitement to the game, and it's needed. We had Derwin on, and we've seen the videos of you two going at it. Yeah. Obviously, you and Chris now going at. What's it like? Chris, for example, a guy who's been a rival, right? Yeah. No-fly zone in Denver for years. What's that like to now have him working on your side, but against you on a daily basis? Yeah, it's amazing, man. We got great guys on our team. It's just ironing, sharpening, ironing all day long. You can't have a bad rep, or you're gonna get exposed. And that's what it's about. You got to have guys that can play. You can't fool really smart players. You're a really smart player. So Brandon Staley comes in. What about him has impressed you to where you're like, okay, I'm in on his plan? I think he understands vulnerabilities. He understands where defenses lack. He's a defensive coach, but he's not stubborn. He doesn't come in with a defensive game plan and stick to it because he think it works. He'll change it up. He'll switch it up, and he adjusts this to what we're attacking as an offense, and he'll start taking things away. Joe Lombardi comes in. He brings in kind of the Saints. It's like a Saints sort of system. So does that mean you're going to get the type of targets that that Michael Thomas got? We looking at 130, 140 targets? Hey, it depends on if Drew Brees going to throw it to me that many times. Come on, Herbert. Just in year one to year two. Yeah. What's the biggest part of growth that you've seen? Knowledge. Just knowing the game, knowing the offense more, knowing defenses more, knowing what he's looking at, knowing how to mic the point, or point the mic, sorry. Just experience. I also think that one of the great things that you've done is, a lot of times young quarterbacks come in and they have a Keenan Allen, and so they force the ball to you, right? Because end of the day, you're going to make a play more times than not. But it does feel like you're not one of those guys that puts that heavy burden on a quarterback. How do you do that? Like, you want the rock, right? You know what to do with it. Yeah. On the other hand, you can't have him force it because that's where turnovers happen. The conversations between the two of you and the eye contact between the two of you, how do you manage that where he's not overly dependent upon your talents? I think I'm a football player first before I'm a receiver. I play receiver. No. You're supposed to be your wide receiver is supposed to be all about you. About me. See, that's the difference between me. That's why you don't see me in the media doing all the little stuff, trying to get followers and all that. You ain't going to see me doing all that. I ain't with that. I'm just strictly trying to win a football game. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be really, really good at receiver. I play running back, quarterback, free safety, everything. I play every position. So for me, it ain't about getting the ball. It's about winning the game. And then the best way we can win the game is get it to the open man. Have you talked to Coach Lombardi, though, about your various traits and that you – listen, I can spin it, too, every now and again. I had a pass today, So how'd it go? 1 for 1, complete. To who? Justin Herbert. Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You catch my drift.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, see, listen, I gave it to you, Justin. Now you got to give it to you got to give it back to me.
That's what it's about.
You've been doing this a long time, and every year we come out here, we're like, man, they have so much talent. They can just stay healthy. Last year it was Derwin. Like you go back, Derwin the year before. Joey had the back a couple years ago, the concussion last year. But this year it does feel like it's different. Am I wrong that it does feel like it's different, that the hope feels like it could be a reality?
Yeah. I think we're just running, like I said, we're running more organized. It's smarter football. Light work for the right work. Is what you would say. We coming
not
in
working harder, working smarter.
Exactly. And that's what it's about. You gotta know what to do and when to do it. And coach got a good grasp on it.
Derwin he said he likes the all whites, and then he likes the navies, is like his second.
He's got it.
That's your order?
I'd say navies first.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't know. The powder blue just pops, and I like the all.
Powder blue do pop, but that navy sits so sexy on the light skin peanut butter. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah. Then you have the gold gloves and the gold shoes. Is that the?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, look, we can't wait to see you out there week 1 of the season. Continued health and success. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.